Yo, what is up, YouTube? I'm back from another anime overload, and today I will be showcasing the Bald Hero Super Serious mode. So as you guys do know, he is one of the meta units. Unfortunately, I don't have the best of traits on him. I'm trying to get trait rerolls in the moment to make him a bit stronger, but I do, however, have some pretty good stats on him. I'm working on getting him to a +5 like my Gojo, but as of right now, he is still very good and very meta. So let's go ahead and show you guys what he can do. Alright, so as you guys can see, I'm going to be using the cinematic mode, and he has a full fat line AoE, and as you guys can see, you can only place 2 of him. So he is very cool looking. I mean, just look at the glowing eyes. He was honestly really easy to obtain. The only thing that's like a bit of a hassle, I'm pretty sure, for everybody in this game is the stars, but I have easy ways to get stars, guys. It's really just like, if you have a PC, this is gonna be super easy for you. I do this every night basically, and I have a ton of stars, and that's how I was able to upgrade so many of my units. I'll go over that after the showcasing of SAITAMA. But as you guys can see, I do have all S's on him. It could have been better, probably triple S, but I just wanted to showcase him now for you guys. So as you guys can see, whenever you evolve a character, their stats go up by 1 as well. So definitely like factor that in when you are going to evolve a character. So let's go ahead and upgrade him just to the serious punch. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Let's see the animation for that. Looks like yep, look at that. It's still a line. It's still a line AoE, so it's still not the greatest moving pattern. On here it looks like it's full AoE, but I guess it's, yeah, it's still a line. So as you guys can see, he is still one of the meta units just based off of damage alone. After using all my Susanoo, Gojo, and Sukuna, I believe Saitama does have the highest damage out of all of them, and on top of that, his passives are just like honestly insane. If you guys can see here, you guys can pause whenever, read this if you want to. His ultimate move is pretty insane as well. So let's go ahead and upgrade him to his table flip mode. I'm pretty sure he has a cone AoE now. Yeah. So really cool. The only bad thing about him is that his cooldowns are kind of slow. Well, they're not that slow, but they're relatively slow. But yeah, so let's go ahead and upgrade him again to, so I think he's back to a line AoE. But yeah, guys, he is very cool. I mean, look at that. That was a sick ass animation, bro. What the heck? But yeah, after the showcasing, I will showcase how to, or I will tell you guys how I got him so easily. So please stick around for that, or skip to it, whichever one you prefer. So let's go ahead and upgrade him again to the Serious Barrage as soon as I get money. But yeah, guys, Saitama was super easy to get, honestly, because you can buy majority of his items from the actual shop next to the summon area, and then after that, the only thing you really need to grab is most likely just the 20-ish stars or something like that. Super easy to get. If you don't know, once you get him from the mythic banner, you actually have to upgrade him twice. So there's the first upgrade, which he becomes serious, and there's a last upgrade, which is super serious. So yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade him. I think he's full AoE now. Yep, full AoE. There we go, guys. So yeah, that's the good thing about him, is that he becomes full AoE, and then, you know, he's just a cracked unit basically. So yeah, if you guys can see this, he has a increased crit chance because of his passives. So really cool, honestly. And then his ultimate is actually insane. It hits the entire map, but I'm pretty sure, looking at majority of the other ultimates, all the ultimates kind of like hit the entire map from what I've seen. So let's go ahead and take a look at his moves now. So it looks like just a legit just barrage of punches. I wish they would have wider scaled it, you know what I mean? Like, I wish they would have like brought it all the way to his full AoE range instead of just this little circle over here, but you know, still cool nonetheless. Let's take a look at his ultimate. Sheesh. Really cool. Yeah, that was sick. That was sick as fuck. So very, very cool. It's a 4-minute wait time on it, but honestly that flies by when you have other units kind of just holding him back. You can only place 2 of them, so that is one thing you do need to be careful about. But he is a hybrid unit, so you can place him anywhere you want. So roofs, up here for some reason if you wanted to, just places, But yeah guys, let's go ahead and show you how I obtained Saitama so easily. So if you guys come with me over here, we can go to the evolve area and kind of take a better look at what you would even need to evolve Bald Hero. So if you are like just starting off and you rolled Bald Hero, you would be like this. So you select them, go into here, you need 5 shopping bags and 20 yellow stars. Now, if you are a little bit on the weaker side and you can't quite farm the legend play areas, I highly recommend you first finish the majority of the story modes if you can. I know it's a bit tedious and hard. I recommend either evolving Natsu or Gray because they are both very good units early on. They are a little tedious to evolve, but overall they're pretty easy to evolve, especially Natsu. Like if you have a Natsu, I don't currently have one, but if you do, he actually is a pretty good starter unit. So I recommend evolving him. He takes no time at all. So let's go to challenges. This is a really fast way to get just items in general. Stars are a huge pain sometimes for me, but after my AFK maybe I won't get certain things, but you can't see them right now, but it's showing, like, obviously these are not the actual rewards. For the daily and weekly, you can only do these every day versus this one you can only do every week. So you would have to complete Marine Fortress, like the story mode area, and then you'll be able to do this. And I believe this gives you 30 legendary stars for like every legendary star, and I believe it gives you 1 cosmic, I believe. The daily gives you something on a smaller scale. It gives you like 10, maybe 5, or I think it gives you 15 legendary stars. So oops, sorry about that. So that right there is already like insane stars and everything else. If you don't know what challenges are kind of like a daily thing. They reset hourly, daily, weekly. They're super easy to do, honestly. So if you do need help, I'm sure people in my Discord will be able to help you. But yeah, let's go ahead and go to the summon area. So after you get the stars kind of out of the way, everything else is very, very easy to get. If you guys don't know how to get these coins are only obtained through the quest, the battle pass, or the legend stages. So I usually get a ton of them from legend stages, but yeah, to each their own. This is where you get shopping bags. You can buy 5 here, like as you guys can see, and then you should buy a ton of shopping coupons because 10 of these coupons is 1 golden ticket. So essentially if you buy all of them, like I only need to use 1,000 to buy 45, you could probably use like 1,000, like 300, and buy all 50, and then you would have all the requirements to evolve Bald Hero right there. I'm not currently gonna show you guys how to do it, but well, actually, yeah, fuck it. Let me evolve him. Alright, let's go ahead and evolve him right now. So this is obviously the first evolution of Saitama, which still makes him very, very good as a unit. So even if you only have this form for a while, he is still very, very good, and he honestly will help you so much that you should be able to collect all the materials for his evolution. Like fairly easy, fairly quick. So as you guys can see, this should be his serious mode. Yeah, as you guys can see. Obviously I don't have any good stats on him, as I wasn't expecting to be evolving him, but for the showcase, why not? So let's go ahead and click him again, and this is how you evolve him again. So you need another Bald Hero at level 50, and on top of that you need 5 shopping bags, super easy, and then the 5 shopping coupons, which is also super easy. The hardest things would probably be the yellow stars and the cosmic stars. Cosmic stars are fairly easy to get because they're kind of cheap. They're like, you only need 1, you know what I mean? You can buy them from the shop as well. yellow stars, follow me. This is how I personally farm it. Now obviously I highly suggest having stronger units to do this, because these are going to be the legend stages. So if you don't know what legend stages are, so once you create a match, you have to complete all the story modes. Well, you don't have to complete all the story modes, but you have to complete the story mode that you want to do legends on. So example, I finished all of Ninja Leaf, so if I go to legend modes, then I can do all of Ninja Leaf, but I can't do Marine Fortress if I didn't finish Marine Fortress. But now, so we want to head over to Namek. Oops, what's happening? Oh, hello. Oh, intermission. All right, back to what we were doing. So legend ops, we want to actually go to Namek. As you guys can see, this is where you can also get the 100% shopping coupon. And over here, I believe, yeah, this is where you can get grocery bags. This is where you like get majority of the stuff from Namek if you don't want to buy and use coins. Now, however, if you want to farm yellow coins, you need to unlock Sky Island. And personally, I like to farm the highest act because it gives me like the most tokens basically. The stars don't really matter, like you can do them in act 1 and then you can, you know, farm it like that. This is kind of how I farm it, and I will actually show you guys how I personally farm everything. So yeah, I like to find a nice vantage point, mostly so I can see the entire map, because this if you have played legend stages before, especially Sky Island, this has 3 spawn locations, and you're probably wondering, oh, how do I handle 3 spawn locations? Well, it's actually pretty easy. Although I do not have my units for it, I usually use my Gojo for this. He kind of solos majority of the time. With the boss, it is a bit of a hassle because the boss does have a second form and Gojo can't kill him fast enough. Because what I do is whenever I start it, I just kind of spam click whichever one, doesn't really matter to me. I'm not gonna win this one, guys, because I don't have my units, but let me just, like, you know, click past this, whatever. And the reason I'm not gonna win this is not because Saitama's weak, it's because there's 3 portals. So yeah, but yeah, so I would normally spawn one here first. He would kill the first monsters coming out, because this portal spawns the first monsters. I would spawn mine right here. Make sure you don't put it anywhere near this, because you could accidentally click this. And then I would put mine right over here. Now I personally use something called Tiny Task. That's just what I personally use. You don't have to use it, but this is just how I farm it. It's essentially a recording software, and it's not bannable, by the way. It's a recording software that you can get on your PC, and it essentially copies your movements. So example, if I do a circle here, circle here, circle here, and I was recording that, it would redo those same movements exactly. So it's really, really cool, and it's something I use for a majority of my Roblox games. But yeah, guys, I'm not gonna go too much into depth. I have a video kind of going into depth for all of the ways to farm for the evolution materials. But yeah, guys, so it's very, very cool, very, very nice. And honestly, this is probably the hardest world to Tiny Task, as you do need strong monsters to get. If I were to suggest a really, really strong monster, it would most likely be Gojo. However, super serious Saitama does do massive amounts of damage, guys. Like, I'm saying massive amounts. I do wish he had a little bit cooler of animations, but I think overall he's very, very cool. And honestly, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. If you guys liked more videos of this game, I will be pumping out more. But if you do want some more announcements of my channel, my Discord is in the description down below. It would be so good if you guys hit the like button and join the Discord server. But yeah, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Later.